Hi, how's it going, guys? I'm your good pal Ghostie, and today we are playing more Damganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And in the last episode, some things went down. Junko died. My girlfriend 𝒑𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔 died, and it's just been a lot of death. So now we get to have to figure out who did it, and my suspicion is on this turkey right here because he was late to morning breakfast. So yeah, we're just gonna start talking to people and see what they say.
Hey.
Before we start searching for 𝒑𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him alone there. True, we don't know who did it, so it could be him. What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in the position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then...
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Yeah, that makes sense because I think only one person can leave, so... Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP! Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay.
What the heck?
I hate this, but we still don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead. Is that what? Okay, well, it's making me talk to everyone. So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
What? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we'd received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead. Take a look. Notice anything interesting about where 𝒑𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔 died? Oh, they're gonna say it's in my room. Yeah, she died in Makoto's room. What? He's right. And could it be? Oh no, everyone's gonna think it was me! All at once, everyone's gaze turned toward me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. Oh no. Oh, I'm suspect number one now. Look at everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Did I talk to him yet?
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with
Screw that piece of shit bear. Oh, everything. I've been trying not to cuss and stuff in my videos as much because I feel like it'll help with like the algorithm or whatever. But this guy is like ruining it for everyone. I'm gonna have to like bleep out all of his dialogue. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but does he know how to check a pulse? Because I mean, sometimes they're kinda easy to miss. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Dude, hold on. Oh, hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real. Oh no, someone save me. Oh, he's freaking out. Someone help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
So then.
We all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll all have to collect clues from the to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. Why does she know so much? If we get this wrong,
So.
well, do I really have to say more?
Perhaps you need.
I'd rather you didn't know. I cannot keep a voice for him. I hope he dies next, because I can't do a voice for him. Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head out to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that
You're
evidence,
fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their skull in myself. I'm serious. I'll mess them up. I'm gonna try to bleep him out as we go. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
Am I saying her name right? Sakura? Or is it Sakura? Because I feel like that's the American way of saying it. Like my country way of saying Sakura. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway.
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is.
It was
very suspicious.
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Oh my gosh. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Lord. Okay. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check. We may as well at least check, just to check. Check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Why not? I'm not good with blood. It takes one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet! You have to hear me out! No, they don't. Prove it. Prove that you're not, like, guilty, because that's what's gonna take. Their parting looks still had me filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why did they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will...
Execution is execution.
Execution!
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 Zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Okay. Feel my tick's getting a bit active, so I apologize in advance. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is estimated to be 1:30 a.m. That's early in the morning. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Alright, so we get to actually, like, investigate now? Monokuma file number 1 has been added to your truth bullet section of your handbook. What's a truth bullet? What do I do with those? He's still just freaking out. Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Doesn't prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. I'm surprised she's in here. Oh no, she's crying. Aren't you gonna help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave. Just leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. No, we need to prove me not guilty. I guess I should just go back to my room. I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. I won't make any progress without investigating there. Will it take me straight there? Yes, thank God. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Oh my gosh. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. Yeah, I figured we'd get to look at everything when we got back. That's why I didn't look in the beginning. The key on the ground has my name on it, so this must be my key room. My key room? My room key. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? That's a good point. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No! I doubt it. She was really scared. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. I'm sure, even if I know it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? I didn't do her voice for some reason. Because I'm thinking. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere. Someone else grabbed it or something? No, because she didn't leave. Sorry, I skipped through that. I just read it by myself. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. Yeah. By the time that, like, we had switched, it was, like, nighttime, so there wasn't really anywhere for her to go anyway. So how did the killer... Because, like, the base is locked. How did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to click on her. Sakura, I'm doing it the country way again. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Here's my lint roller. Well, looking at the lint roller, it looks like there is way less than there was before. Oh? Did she decide to clean up a little? Maybe. Is our room really that dirty? Replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used to attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. Hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised if it was coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off in parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of coating. And remember, its coating sticks to you even if you touch it a little bit. Ooh, we need to go around looking at people's hands. Notepad's still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Could be. Secret notes or something. I don't know. This is the replica sword. Oh. Oh, shoot. That was important. I thought it was saying the same thing. How did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. Even if, I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? I don't know. That's a good point. Why is there scratches on the sheath?
By the way...
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty... Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
But
dead.
at least he Respects women, I guess. If I ever find that son of a that did this, I'm gonna pound his face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll get sorted out when the time comes. He said, I'll make sure they get the justice that comes to them. Unless it's a woman, because I don't hit women. There's lots of scratches. Lots of scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Is that some evidence of a struggle? I don't know. I don't understand what kind of struggle could have happened that they were scratching the wall like that. Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Dang it, if I was right there in the other room, if only I'd heard something. Oh, because, well, our things are, that would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there could be no way to know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay. Display stand that the sword was on. Thanks. Evidence has been used at all, which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine. I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
Why?
We ain't exactly in the mood to build a freaking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause, like, why the hell would we? Hey Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did you
room.
lose a contact or something?
Naegi, we're investigating a murder. Obviously she's looking for stuff. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems pretty concentrating on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. What? What do you mean?
so...
Search your floor from one corner to another. I didn't find a single strand of hair. Okay, really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, and even though you've been living here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like there was a lint roller in my room that had been used, but I never touched it. Someone have used it?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. So in other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? So does room cleanliness. Cool. Someone decided to clean my room for some reason. Bathroom on the other side of this door. Oh, spooky! No, I can't let it get to me. Can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push the panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. R.I.P. Sayaka, I miss her. I feel so lonely without her. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I want to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Yeah, we have to give justice. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now it's no time to think of something like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. A sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Oh. Wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Oh, there's the gold! There's the gold from the sword! Oh. There's blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both of her hands are completely spotless, so how come only her left finger? Well, there's writing on the wall, so maybe that's why. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, it must have happened earlier on, probably when she was struggling. It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when she broke her wrist. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted a deadly wound. This is my toilet. Look past Sayaka on the wall behind her, where I saw... Oh, it's like a code? Are they numbers? Okay, well I guess they're numbers. Did Sayaka do this? Looks like you found it, right, I almost called us Monokuma. The bloody numbers? That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Oh! Never seen something written in blood before. Really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you have to talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what it could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think that she wanted us to use her body. Wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her. It means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the results would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. Unconvinced that I'm not the killer? Like, I know I'm not the killer. I don't have to convince me that I'm not the killer. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. So, is it upside down? That's a name. Right, Leon? Did Leon do it? I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna hurt him. And I'm going to... I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Makoto.
I don't need to talk to anyone else now. I think I figured out who did it on accident. There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick to open it, no problem. The bathroom door frame has been...
Correct.
Yeah. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Oh, the doorknob.
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh. The doorknob! It's broken, right? It does look crooked. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It
would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was obvious that this was intentional. I'm sorry I'm reading her voice. Reading in my voice for her. I just keep forgetting to switch back and forth. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom door doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can have locks, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, I don't think we did. Well, I told 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔 about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔 knew about it, right? Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. Why is she enjoying this so much? I got a sense that she was really starting to get into all of this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. What clears what? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if I was forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Nice! Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔 got. With 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔 dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. Why? I mean, I don't think that matters. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. On top of that, I'm sure there are other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay, time to leave. I want to go to the... Oh my gosh! Why is he just standing there? Oh my gosh! Lord!
Very strange.
I was saying I want to go to the trash room, and when I turned around, he was just towering over me. So, why was 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔 in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔 and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicions on his face. I don't think he needs to. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? No, I wouldn't say that. Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? He's a asshole. The reason 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔 was killed is because I suggested we switched rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then that better not be true. I don't... Wait. Hey. Wait. I do remember these being different, right? Yeah, she was on this side of me. Right? How do I... Yeah, it's switched. Oop, shoot. It's definitely my room, but the nameplate has 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔's name on it. Nameplates in my room and 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔's room were switched? So all the effort I put into switching out rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? So someone switched our nameplates? I'm on to you. Why are we so short?
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒆𝒔 was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yeah, it is the nameplate, you dumb... Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizuno doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
Absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? You're not in charge of that either. Don't look at me. Why are we so short? I feel like a little elf. We're going to the trash room because I want to see if there's any evidence in here. Trash! Sorry. Why did the trash like wiggle back like that? That was really funny. Can I open this? Oh, hit it. I'll show you what it does. Oh my god! Why are there so many jump scares in this episode so far? It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Is he supposed to be saying this over and over? This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Okay! Thank you, I guess, for that. Cleaning duty, huh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me the best yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Oh, okay, who is it? Ifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. Oh, Ifumi is on cleaning duty, is he? Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before long. And when the time comes, I'll be counting on you. Who's on cleaning duty for the dead bodies everywhere? I don't want that job. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something. Huh? Oh, what is it? Before she died, Saika left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Yeah, no, I don't think Chihiro is the killer. I think I know who the killer is. It's not me! Yes, I can. Okay. I need to get the CD, DVD, whatever. I know it's in the trash can. Let's just see. It might not directly be related to the case, but it's worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Saika. I need to borrow this DVD. There shouldn't be any evidence in here now. Right? Should be right. The DVD that Saika threw in the garbage. Alright, let's watch it. Something tells me it's gonna be darker than mine. Oh, they're so friends! Why does this one over here look so different than the rest of it? An image slowly appeared, and it looked like some kind of concert. Standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Saika. She was there, along with her friends that she had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then we pass out a lot, which in real life I also be trying to pass out. That voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
𝒑𝒂𝒏𝒅, the ultimate pop
Oh,
sensation,
𝒑𝒏𝒅.
lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
What? Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, saw something I could hardly believe. Uh-oh! What the? 𝒑𝒂𝒏𝒅 had disappeared from the stage, which was now in the ruins. I noticed that even more than that, the figures on the girls who had simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart.
Oh, shoot!
None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight for 𝒑𝒂𝒏𝒅. There's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Did he kill them? Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. The hell? That wasn't real, right? Obviously it was! They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was able to get to them? That really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Makuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't gotten the chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in the front of the trash room.
Here we go.
It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they have to give me a key to the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get to the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going through all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open at all times, so you could throw away whatever you want? It does sound more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, the destroying evidence would be easy. The throw would disappear, and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Don't talk to him like that, you murderer! Why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around for it.
There's no way to think
What
about
are you
this like
talking
common
about?
sense
All my
kind of
love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there are all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only 3D thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
You're totally not embarrassed to say stuff like that. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's an easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm on it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay! So easy. So Hifumi and I headed toward the trash room. Oh, now I can actually look in the trash room. Oh, wiggle. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Who is that? Just whatever, please. Just hurry up. Okay, leave it to me. Ruby pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... it's opened up.
Mr. 𝒑𝒏𝒅!
However, Mr. 𝒑𝒏𝒅, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along! No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. The actual killer is you, isn't it? You wanted to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Oh, it looks like some stuff has been going on. Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. It looks like a sleeve. Burnt piece, like a hunk. Like a hunk of burning love. Okay. Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth in the shape, part of a sleeve of a button-up shirt. Now I look at that, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of someone that destroyed. This is all that. This is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. No, but it is important, I think. There's shards of a broken glass scattered around the front of the incinerator. What is that? A glass ball? It's big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Wait, that one guy. Is that... Do you know what this is? To say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like the Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Okay. Wait, that one guy... The clairvoyant? He probably has a ball. There's only one person who it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go figure out for sure. Crystal ball. Green button and a yellow button. That's not yellow, I don't think. It looks brown. Felt they're related to the big mechanism. This is the incinerator. It's the back part of the trash room. I think it's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Alright, it's on right now. You see the green and yellow buttons next to the bath of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turn it on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
Oh, the fairy! No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes. But that was there. But about that, there can be no mistake. And if I got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yeah, why does voice get so deep? Yesterday, as soon as I was disappointed, I came down to check the place out. Definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. How is that possible? Leon's the ultimate baseball star, and there's a ball next to the incinerator. I don't know how they would have gotten a shirt into the incinerator, though. Unless they balled it up. Blew it. Incinerator has been added to the truth bullets! This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does that mean, Mr. 𝒑𝕚𝕚𝕦? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Yeah. I'm not gonna take it personally. Hopefully there's nothing else I need to be looking at today. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh, no, I'm just taking a break, actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is the first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue of what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me be calm. So, I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell you the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. What does that mean?
3 hours later.
Oh my gosh, there we go. I thought that would make me leave the area. There is so much in here, Lord. Okay. We're just gonna look at everything. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about any of them. Oh, I got a coin. Good, good, good. Okay, this is where she got the knife. Looks like one of them is missing. Is it missing from the very beginning or what? That's everything, right? That has to be everything. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange and the knife just suddenly disappearing like that. So it wasn't missing from just missing from the beginning.
That's right.
No, last I remembered they were all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the kitchen knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Good, yes! Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? What? No, of course not, I would never! You're the one who took the knife! Do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Our hair is kind of the same right now. I finally did it! We're gonna get to do the trial now, I think.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Okay, I think I've got all my evidence, so I don't think it would let me continue on if I didn't.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Ooh.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, that's what that's for. Red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Oh. You're late, Makoto! We've been waiting for you! I bet you were afraid that you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Dude, it's not me. I didn't do it. So they really are convinced that I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Then who is the killer? Okay. We're gonna leave it there. The episodes are gonna start getting a little bit longer now that like things are starting to pick up. So yeah, in the next episode we will actually do the class trial. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever time it is, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright?